I was aiming for the other one.
Hello again, welcome to another Only Figure Fans video. So today come chill with us as we build this Lego Slave 1 from the new Mandalorian set. So Boba Fett Starship has 593 pieces and it's priced at $49.99. So this is one of my first Lego sets that I buy at this age. I used to have a couple when I was young, and I bought Anakin Starfighter recently, but I never finished it. But I think it's a perfect Lego set to start with. So it's not a huge project that's overwhelming, and it's also not going to be like a very little project that you do in 10 minutes. So, you know, it's a pretty fun thing that you can buy. It took us about 2 days because we just split the task, and also with like setting up the lights and camera, it was a little bit overwhelming. You can do this alone, but you can also do it with another person. I did it with my partner and we had a lot of fun. We put a movie on and we just built Legos, listened to music, had something on the TV, and just chilled all night. Small little side note, I really don't care about the controversy surrounding this Lego set. I think it's a waste of time, and a lot of people just like to talk about it to stir the pot or to make clickbait videos. I could care less what the name of my Lego spaceship packaging has. I really couldn't care less, honestly. And it's like they've never mentioned Slave 1 on the movies, so it's like it's not a big deal. It's not like they're changing Anakin's last name to Skyrunner or something like that. It's really not important. It's just some people trying to stir the pot. So one of the things that really motivated me to get this set is the price point. It's $50, and I'm used to seeing Legos being really pricey, around $75 or $120 or $200. But at $50, you get one of the best Star Wars ships. You get a great Boba Fett minifigure, and you also get an awesome looking Mando figure with a Slave 1. I mean, for $50, it's a great deal. I'm releasing this video this week because this Wednesday, we're gonna have our reveal for Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. This game has been delayed for about 2 years now, I think, if I'm not mistaken, and it's been one of my most hyped games because the Lego Star Wars games were probably my favorite when I was a kid. I hope this one has co-op, like split screen co-op or maybe online co-op, because I really want to play it with someone else. So I'm gonna kind of ramble on about random subjects now just to fill in the space of us building this. But from what I saw, Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga seems like a very promising game. It looks kind of like an open world game, similar to how the Lego Marvel game, the Avengers game, you could fly around New York, you go to your hub, like to your little spacecraft, you could, you know, go to the Avengers Tower, you could do a lot of things, which was really cool. So I'm very hopeful that it's just like almost an open world. If you can play with friends, it will be really, really cool. And yeah, I'm just really excited. From what it seems, it's gonna be, so the story campaign, it's gonna be maps from episode 1 to episode 9. They're also gonna add DLC content. I think it's just skins and spaceship from The Mandalorian, Rebels, Clone Wars, Rogue One, and Solo. So now the things that get me nervous about this game is that, of course, it was being made during COVID, so there's a bunch of like restrictions that they had to go through while they were making this game, so I understand those difficulties. I'm just scared about how many times it's been delayed, all the developers that have left, and also all the new developers that they've had to hire for this game. A lead developer tweeted that the episode 9 content was some of the most exciting yet some of the most frustrating missions that they've had to develop for this whole series, which is kind of concerning because I don't know if they're talking about just like if it's, you know, like if it was just like a pain in the ass to make because of like behind the scenes drama, or because episode 9 haven't come out yet, so it's like they didn't have all the assets or all the maps or the story beats, you know. So it's like I feel they obviously had a very stressful development time for this game.
I was aiming for the other one. I was aiming for the other one.
And I hope that we won't have to like see it through the final product being like, oh, this game looks like incomplete, or it looks like it was made on heavy stress, like Cyberpunk. You know, Cyberpunk, you can feel that all the developers were like trying to duct tape all the bugs before it came out. Like, I hope this game just comes out super smooth, super fresh, super cool. Would be really nice. So for I'm gonna do like a little prediction for Lego Skywalker Saga maybe. So I'm hoping that with the added time that they had for making this game, they can give us like maybe some missions from the Mandalorian, not just skins, some like actual missions from the first season or second season. I hope we can get maybe like a couple story arcs from the Clone Wars added to it, maybe Rebels or Bad Batch. It would be really good just to have added content from the newest animated and Disney Plus TV shows on the game, maybe just to advertise them or getting more to the public.
I was aiming for the other one. I was aiming for the other one.
Like, I'm really looking forward that this one has a third person mode in it. Like, all those war missions, like the Battle of Hoth and Geonosis, must look pretty badass in third person. And if they do the Rogue One DLC, the Battle of Scarif must be absolutely jaw-dropping. Because after Lego Star Wars 3 The Clone Wars, which was primarily focused in a more military setting, the battle sequences in that game mode were really well executed. So strategy was a very big important part for it. You had to like commandeer your troops, you had to send your troops places, you had to spawn vehicles. Like, I'm really excited if they do that big playground battlefield style game mode for that. So my biggest wish list for the reveal of Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga is to have a set in stone release date for maybe the end of this year or early next year. I'm thinking they're gonna do early next year. Also to have confirmation of if it's gonna be split screen, co-op, online co-op, single player, just to have a confirmation on if we can team up with buddies. And for the last thing, I'm just really hoping for a great fun game like the OG ones. Like, Lego Star Wars has been such a fun, not a trilogy anymore because they've had 4 games if you want to include the Force Awakens one, but such a fun series of video games that I really hope this is I'm thinking this is the last one, so I'm really hoping that they really cap off the series on a high note. My favorite part of this set has to probably be the Boba Fett minifigure. I love having a tiny Tamora Morrison in my shelf. He looks so cute with that little scarred up face. It's just really funny. And yeah, they just did a very excellent job on the figure. I love how his little torso looks, all the little details, all the prints. They really outdid themselves on this one. So thank you very much for chilling with us while I rambled on a few topics and we built this little Lego Slave 1 set. You can pretty much find it anywhere: Amazon, Walmart, Target, the Lego store, any place that they sell like the bigger Lego sets, you can find it. And again, it's priced at $49.99. Thank you very much for watching again. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I would appreciate it a whole lot. And for the next video, I think we're going to be doing a little test on trying to use the Star Wars Armada and Star Wars X-Wing miniature ships. And we're going to try to do a photo shoot with the little miniatures to try to make a cool dogfight scene. So again, thank you very much for watching and stick around.